Hello, welcome to medicine. My name is Erin, and I'll be teaching a 30-minute full body beginner level fitness class. All you need is yourself, your mat, some lightweight dumbbells, and a positive attitude. I will guide you through this workout. There will be plenty of modifications available. So why don't you head on to your mat and we'll get started. Hi, everyone. Come onto your mat, take a wide parallel position. Let's just take a big inhale, reaching up, opening your chest, taking up space. Exhale, bend your legs, round your spine. Again, inhale to stand tall, open your chest. Exhale to fold over those legs. 2 more here, big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, and 1 more, inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Grab opposite elbows and start to reach your tailbone up towards the sky. Give your head, neck a nice little shake, yes. And release left and right. And then keep grabbing opposite elbows. We're going to bend and stretch those legs. Focusing on building up a little bit of heat in the backs of the legs. Opening those hips. Good. 1 more time here. Bend and stretch. And then release those arms and start to scoop your belly, rolling up through your spine until you're standing nice and tall. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Good. And then let's drop right ear to right shoulder and circle out that head neck all the way around. Good. Standing tall. Let's reverse. Dropping left ear to left shoulder and chin to chest. Circle it out. Good. Now that we're standing tall, we're going to get into our shoulders here. So just bend those legs and start rolling your shoulders up and down your back. Good. Feel free to add in those elbows. Maybe circle your wrists for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse. Rolling your shoulders up and forward. Again, maybe a little undulation in that spine. We're just getting our bodies moving, getting the blood flowing for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take a big inhale, reaching up, and then press those arms out by your side. We're just going to flip our palms up and then rotate in the shoulders to flip our palms back. So again, palms up to the sky, palms back. Think about engaging your abdominals, so we're wrapping those abs around our spine, staying grounded in those legs, and then feeling a little bit of warmth now radiating down our arms all the way out through our fingertips. Press here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just release those arms down by your side. Shake them out. Give them a nice little shake. And then just start to give your torso a little swing. So we're twisting side to side, again, grounding into those legs and allowing this rotation to really come from our center. I want you to start to deepen your breath. Let those arms move with you for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now start to make a big circular shape in the arms and add a little bit more intention to these rotations. So we're twisting right, twisting left, twisting right, twisting left. Good. Take 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to center. Shake out those arms. Bring your feet into about hips width distance. Again, parallel. And we're going to hinge at our hips. Keeping those abdominals lifted, we come into a flat back chair or parallel squat position. So again, tracking those knees right over your ankles, lifting through your center, sending energy out through your sits bones and out through the crown of your head. Let's reach those arms overhead. We're going to rotate in the shoulders and press our palms back by our sides. Bend the elbows and reach. Rotate to press. Bend and reach. Good. Rotate and press. Bend and reach. Last time here. Rotate and press. Bend the elbows. Reach. And now we're going to deepen that bend in both legs and press all the way up to stand. Lengthening your legs. Lifting through your center. We want to think about sending energy up and out the crown of your head. And then a little bit of an activation or squeezing the glutes. So we want to turn the glutes on. So again, let's take that flat back chair squat. Press all the way up. Lengthen your legs and squeeze those glutes. We squat, press, and squeeze. Squat, press, and squeeze. Again, trying to lift through your center the entire time. So when we press up, this is a really good moment to find your center and really engage those abs. Let's hold on to those abs as we deepen our squat position. For 4. Good. And 3, really pressing nice and tall. We sit low for 2. Last one here. Sit low and reach. Press to stand and squeeze. Good work. Big inhale. Opening your chest, a little baby arch of your spine. Let's cactus those arms out to the side and then stack your bones. We want to think shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Arms are out wide. We're just going to pulse here. Nice wide arms. Good. Palms facing forward. Nice job. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to press those arms into parallel and open. So we're squeezing in those pecs and opening up nice and wide. Notice that we keep the back nice and straight. Abdominals are connected to our spine. Getting some rotation in our shoulders. 2 more here. Press. Good. And 1. Press. Again, shake out those arms. Kick your heel to your seat. Just bending at the knee, flexing through the ankle. And then let's kick that right foot forward, hinging at our hips. We're going to fold over that right thigh. Reach your arms long. Take a big inhale to press up. Let's switch. Kick your left heel forward, hinging at those hips. We bend our back knee to give ourselves a nice hamstring stretch in the front leg. Bending that back knee, reaching through the spine and torso. Allow your focus to go with you here. And we'll take 4 more. Enjoy the stretch. We want to keep it active because we're just getting warmed up. So we don't want to go into a static stretch, but we do want to lengthen and warm up the muscles here. Good. 1 more time. Nice. Now come to the back of your space. We'll take an inhale, folding over those legs. Bending your knees, let's walk those hands forward and we'll come into a downward dog. Really press through your palms, reach your heels down and send your hips up towards the sky. We're going to pedal it out here, just bending 1 knee at a time. Good, and pay attention to how you're feeling at the start of your workout. If you have any tight areas, try and breathe into them. You can take a second to really move through your spine. Maybe shifting your hips side to side and stretching your obliques, your lats. Maybe you need to focus on those toes, those ankles, those Achilles and calves. Now is your chance to give your feet a little bit of love. All right, now from this downward dog, we're going to lift our heels just a little bit higher and then bend our knees and come down to all 4s. Good. From here, let's turn our fingers around. We'll give our wrists and forearms a little stretch. Feel free to take a gentle shift forward and back. But again, we're continuing to lift through our center to support our spine. Good. Make sure you turn the top of each hand down towards the mat as well. We want to make sure that our wrists are prepared and feel ready for some weight-bearing exercises. Good. 1 more time here. All right, shake out those wrists. And now we're going to move through our spine a little bit more. So big inhale, arching your spine. We drop the belly and open the heart space to take cow pose. And then exhale, scooping your belly, pressing into both arms to round your spine. Coming into cat. Inhale to arch and open. And exhale to round your spine and scoop your belly. Good. 2 more here. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, scoop your belly, round your spine. Last one. Inhale, arch and open. And exhale, scoop your belly, round your spine. Take a child's pose, pressing your seat back to your heels, reaching those arms further from your center. Walking your hands over towards one side, Really reach your tailbone down to the opposite end of your mat. And then walk it over to the other side. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to press up to all fours. And then we're going to step that right foot forward to the outside of our right hand. So we keep our left knee down here. And we're going to gently walk our hands up to our front thigh. We want to think about that center. Let's use our abdominals. So again, let me move my little box here so that it's not in the way. Again, thinking about hugging your navel to your spine, really supporting the back, and then squeezing this glute here. So we want to feel some activity in the back glute. You'll notice a difference if I release this glute. So if I'm here, kind of pressing into the hip, arching the spine and not activating. We want to activate and lift through our center so we have a little bit more support as we come into this lunge. Good. So now bringing that left hand down, let's inhale, reach our right arm up. Exhale, take a twist and reach that right arm underneath your left. Inhale to lengthen and open your chest. Exhale to twist and deepen the stretch in your right hamstring, your front leg. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Reach through. Really enjoy that twist. And then bring that right hand back down. And then bending your back knee, we want to lengthen that front leg and flex your toes to your face. Really try and draw that right hip back if you can as we fold forward. And then again, coming into that lunge, let's tuck our back toes, lengthen that leg. So we're lifting that knee off the ground and then carefully step that left foot in. We want to aim for about 90 degrees in both legs as we bring our torso nice and tall. So you can play with the angle in your legs, but make sure that leg isn't too far away from you. We don't want to lengthen it too far, but we also don't want our legs to have too short of a distance. So we're really aiming for about 90 degrees. And then again, lifting through your center, activating your back glute. We're just going to warm up those legs a little bit more here. So take a small range of motion pulse. We're not moving large, just a little bend and a little lift. We want to think about moving in a vertical position here. Down an inch, up an inch. Using those abdominals, activating this glute. Let's just take 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Let's press all the way up. And then I just want you to hug that back leg. So your left leg, pull that knee to your chest. Good. And release. And then again, exhale. Try and pull that knee up towards your chest. And release. One more time. Exhale. Maybe circle that ankle. And release. Awesome. Coming to the back of your mat. Big inhale. Again, folding over those legs. Walk those hands forward. Coming into another strong downward dog. Pressing through both palms. Reaching your tailbone up towards the sky and reaching your heels down towards the ground. We want to keep bringing our belly to our spine so our abdominals are turned on. And then again, take a second to pedal it out. Check in to see how this second downward dog is feeling in your body. Option to take it a step further here by walking those feet out wider than hips width distance, and then releasing that left arm, lengthening that left hand towards your right toes, looking under your right arm for just a breath, and bring it back down. Option to do the other side, reaching right hand towards left foot, looking under that left arm, and release that hand back down. We'll roll through the spine and lower our knees down onto all fours. And again, shifting forward and back, keeping our neutral spine. And then moving through a cat-cow. Big inhale to arch the spine, open the chest, and exhale to round the spine. If you'd like to circle it out, you're welcome to add in a little bit of side body here, just bringing your ear and your shoulder up back towards your hip and bringing that hip up towards your shoulder and your ear. But make sure you're still moving through that nice arched position and then rounding the spine. One more time here. And don't worry about what it looks like. You just want to enjoy the mobility in your spine, enjoy how it feels. All right, we're going to step that left foot to the outside of our left hand. Stack that knee right over your ankle and start to bring yourself up with those hands. Again, lifting through your center, squeezing that back glute. We feel a stretch here, but we're not dumping into our hip. We're not putting too much pressure in the low back. Good, bringing that right hand down. We'll inhale, reach that left arm to the sky, taking a twist, and exhale. Thread that left arm underneath your right. Inhale to lengthen and open the chest. Exhale to twist and reach. 2 more times here. Imagine your abdominals wrapping around your spine. And feel that stretch in your left hamstring, your front leg. Good. We're going to bring that left hand down. Let's bend the back knee. Lengthen our front leg, drawing that left hip back so the hips are as square as possible, flexing those toes towards your face as you breathe into this stretch. And then we'll shift forward again. Lengthening our back leg, tucking those toes to lift our back leg. We extend the leg, and then we step in a couple of inches to bring ourselves up into our 90-degree lunge. So again, if you need to adjust where your feet are, that's okay. Take a second to set yourself up. We want a strong foundation here. We're square, in parallel, hips and toes pointing in the same direction. Small range of motion here. We're pulsing down an inch and up an inch. Again, really moving in this vertical line of energy. So we're not shifting front and back, and we're not rocking side to side. We're holding our center, squeezing this back glute. Little pulse here in our lunge for 4 and 3. Hopefully you're feeling this back quad turning on. Good, and then press all the way up to stand. And then again, bringing this leg that was working in the back. I'm going to pull this right leg up to our chest and release. Think about the connection between that right leg, your abdominals, and allow your arms to help you. 1 more time here. Good, and shake it out. And last little bit of movement to get our body ready for some dumbbell exercises. Let's come into a turned out position. We want to make sure that rotation comes from the tops of the legs. So do not turn out from the knees. Really turn out from the tops of the legs, and then we step a little bit wider. We're going to send our hips back and come into a sumo squat. Bending both knees, making sure those knees are pointing in the same direction as our toes. We're going to reach through our arms here and deepen that squat, lifting your belly. And then we'll bring ourselves upright in the torso, stacking those hips underneath our ribs and our ribs underneath our shoulders. So notice when we move from this lunge position to this upright position, we do lift a little bit in our legs to accommodate the pelvis, but we're still trying to stay low. We want to feel the inner thighs and the rotators working. At this moment, we're going to reach our arms overhead, dropping those shoulders and closing our rib cage as much as we can. So we squat and reach back, and then we come up an inch, but we stay in that bent position. Really, again, hold your center and allow these muscles to work. Squat and reach down, send your seat back, and coming up an inch, reaching towards the sky. Let's move through this a few times. Really getting those hips warm, really utilizing our external rotators, our inner thighs. Feeling the connection between our upper and lower body. Good, 1 more here. Reaching up, and then I want you to press up through both legs, nice and strong. Press your arms out by your side. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach. Bending those legs, drop those shoulders, close your ribs, and then use those strong legs to press. Imagine you're zipping your inner thighs up and press your arms out by your side. This feels good. Let's do it 2 more times. We bend, and then we lengthen and press, really squeezing the inner thighs. Arms are nice and long. 1 more here. Bend and press. Lengthen, zip up those inner thighs. Press your arms out. And then let's rotate to parallel and walk our feet in. All right, awesome job. We are warm. We have gotten a lot of our major muscle groups activated. Let's grab our dumbbells, shall we? We're going to start standing in parallel. Really lifting our center, grounding into those legs. We're going to take a simple bicep curl. We're going to alternate right and left, so we're moving one arm at a time. Curling to the front. We switch. Good. Really using your breath here. And enjoying what it feels like to activate those strong biceps, right? And if your biceps are not feeling strong today, trust me, they will. We just keep at it. This is what our practice is for, right? Getting stronger mentally and physically. So if it feels hard, don't get defeated. You take a pause, you take a break when you need it, and then you get right back into it. Good. We just have 4 more. Keep curling right and left. 2 more, curling right and left. Awesome job. Now we're going to do 8 together, both arms at the same time. I want you to hold your center, stay grounded in those legs. Here we go. Curling 8 and 7 and 6. We've got this. Last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Whew, nice job. Release those arms. Give your shoulders a nice circle out to the back. And reverse. Okay, we're going to bring our arms by our side and we're going to move into those lunges that we were doing a minute ago. But we're going to be alternating our legs. So we're going to step back with that left leg, come into our 90-degree lunge that we found. So again, bending that back knee, stack that knee under your hip, stack the front knee over your ankle, lift your center, squeeze this glute, and then pulse here with me. Small range of motion, down and up, just an inch. Our goal is to feel the muscles firing, and we want to protect the joints. So we should not feel any pressure in our knees, in our hips, and our back. We should feel some fire in that quad, in our front thigh as well. Big inhale, big exhale right here. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Really nice job. Press on up to stand. We're going to switch to the other side right away. So switching legs. Step back with the right. Lift your abdominals. Squeeze your glute. Make sure you have 2 90-degree angles. And then send energy up and out through the top of your head. We pulse here, small range of motion. If you feel a little tremor in your legs, if they feel shaky, that's okay. That means they're working hard. Just keep pulsing here. We're almost there. Inhales and exhales. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're doing great. 4 more. 3. Don't let this go. Hold on to it. And 1. Press on up nice and strong. Shake it out. Awesome work. I'm proud of you. We're going to come into that turned out position that we did. Again, not too long ago, a few minutes ago. So heels pointing in, toes pointing out. Make sure that rotation is coming from the tops of your hips. If you find that you're in this position, then you're probably not using your rotators. So maybe you need to adjust the angle of your legs so that the pelvis is in line here, stacked under your ribs. Good. And let's bring our hands to the tops of our thighs. We'll start to hinge at the hips and reach our seat back, coming into our squat. Again, abs are lifted. And I want you to lengthen out the crown of your head so that you have a nice long line of energy out your head all the way through your seat. From there, we're going to reach those arms down. Then we're going to come up like we did a minute ago, pull our shoulders nice and wide. And then we're going to lengthen our legs, squeeze those inner thighs, and press our arms overhead. Bring those arms down, bend your legs, and send your seat back into that squat. If all these words I'm saying are too much to comprehend, then just move with me. Keep watching what I'm doing, paying attention to all the details here. If you're not a visual learner and you need my words, I'm going to keep cueing us. We send our seat down and back into a squat. Lift those abdominals. Keep the chest open. Arms come nice and wide. Pressing overhead. We zip up those inner thighs. Good. Make sure at all times you can see your elbows and your weights in the corner of your eyes. Good. And when you press those arms overhead, try to draw those ribs closed. Draw those armpits to hips. What does that mean, armpits to hips? Well, it means we're trying to drop those shoulders right here in this moment. Okay, guys, 4 more. Use your breath. I promise it will help you. Good. This is pretty full body here. But we're building strength in our lower body, in our upper body, all at the same time. We move from squat. Good. We press. Yes, nice job. Stay focused. Let's do one more for good measure. Reaching out, hold that center. Press and rest. Come up nice and tall. Rotate to parallel. Whew, that was a doozy. We got the heart rate up. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sweaty. That's awesome. Enjoy it, okay? We're doing great here. We're going to come down to the mat, which is where we're going to finish today. So meet me here. We're going to come onto our back. And we're going to bring those weights with us. Feet are flat, legs are bent. Elbows are nice and wide. We're just going to press here. Chest press. So if you've never done a chest press before, you want to think about keeping the neck nice and long. We actually want to relax the chest, but engage the abdominals. So continue to wrap those abs around your spine. And as we press, we think about those weights coming from our chest. The elbows draw down on a low diagonal here. Rib cage is closed. Legs are relaxed. Good, we're almost there for 4. Use that breath in the challenging moments. Last one, we press. Good, and then gently drop one weight. So we're left with a single weight here. All right. We're going to start to draw that weight overhead. I want you to keep those elbows wrapping tight and again, really hold your center. Rib cage closed. We're going to bring that weight down and back behind us and then press from the top of our head. So right here, we're framing our face. We're trying to keep those elbows tracking in this parallel position, but make sure you drop those shoulders. So keep dropping your shoulders. If you feel those triceps working, that means you're doing it. So keep up the good work. Good. 4 more right here. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Good. Now from here, I want you to just let the feet come together. Open up those hips like a frog position. And again, check in with your belly. If your back is arched, I want you to draw your navel to your spine. Feel those abs wrapping around the spine. We're going to bend the arms a little bit, make a nice round shape, and then exhale to scoop your belly and reach that weight towards your toes. From here, just a little pulse, little lift, keeping that neck relaxed, trying to keep your legs relaxed as much as possible here. Exhale, pressing your rib cage down. Pressing your heart to your spine. Remember, less sometimes really is more. Small range of motion doesn't mean we're not working hard. In fact, it means we're probably not cheating as much. We're really using those muscles. Let's pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, last 3, and 2, and 1. Whew! Maybe you heard that little tremor in my voice because we're working hard. Good job. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Maybe bring those arms out to a T position as those legs rock. And then you can reach one leg long, pull that knee into your chest. Maybe circle out the ankle. Maybe open up that hip. And then let's switch. Pull that knee into your chest. Maybe circle the ankle. And opening up that hip. All right. Give yourself a little push up to seated. And let's do one more downward dog together. Pressing through those arms, reaching your seat up towards the sky, lengthening through your spine. Give your head, neck a nice little release. Shake it yes. Shake it no. And then let's use our abdominals. We lift through our center to walk our hands back towards our toes. And then let's take one more roll up together, scooping that belly, rolling up through your spine nice and slow. Until you're standing tall, roll those shoulders down your back. Take another inhale. Exhale. All right, we're all done for today. Awesome, awesome job. Hope you're feeling strong and accomplished. And I look forward to our next 30-minute workout together. See you then.